Melanie and Mindy and Delinda and Ellie. Hi everybody, lovely to see you. So I was going to take my time tonight and show you a few handmade cards that I've received first before we get started, but I'm mindful that people might want to watch and get on, so I will try and be quick and show you those first while, you know, we can see if anybody else wants to join tonight. I always do that, don't I? Sorry, I'm not used to being on my other device. There you go. Sorry, it's always a bit of a messy start. Right, a few cards I got in the post. This was from the lovely Cindy. Oh yeah, miles away. Now I tried to call up my other device, but I couldn't get YouTube on it. So, oh, it wants to play ball now. Typical. Okay, there we go. So this is from the lovely Cindy using that gorgeous paper. So thank you very much, Cindy. I just noticed this lovely white border on the edge. Lovely. Aha. Hello, John. Now, your name's not John, is it? Are you somebody else? There's somebody that comes on disguised as their husband. This is from Wendy at Wendy's Craft Den. So thank you, Wendy. What a lovely sentiment. In a world where you can be anything, thank you for being kind. And can you see that lovely brickwork? It's like tone on tone. Very simple, but very effective. Thank you. Look, isn't this cute? This is from Glenna. Glenna always has lots of details in her card, and she's even put the pearls in her sequins. So cute. And this little person here, and she knows the colour of my craft room, so she's gone ahead to use that as a lovely colour match. Now this is from somebody that has bought some cards off me recently and isn't necessarily a card maker, but she's gone and made this lovely card, and I love this tassely bit here. So it just goes to show you can just recycle and upcycle and throw things together and you get a nice card. So I was really impressed with this, so thank you, Katrin, for that. This came as a part of my card swap from Mary Hulk. Thank you so much, Mary. It was so lovely to see these autumnal leaves, and it was, do you know what, having cards come from World Card Making Day was a lovely surprise. It was just so nice to get some happy mail in the post. This is from Barbie. And Barbie kindly sent me a very belated birthday gift, but it was very well received. So thank you very much. What a stunning card. All the details. I loved this embossing folder. It's retired now, but the detail was incredible. This was from another card swap from Monica Formosa. And look at all those scissors. So I recognise these because Wendy Wu used these the other day. And I've just realised those are those opalescent pearls, and I don't actually have those yet for some reason. Why not? And it's a great way to use up those memories and more cards, just to knock up some simple cards. And that lovely sentiment, love what you do, from it's available to demonstrators. This one was from Janice, and I'll tell you what the sentiment says inside. It says, sending this card for no particular reason. I love that. That's from Jazzle Dazzle Craft. You know, what a lovely idea, just to send a card for no reason, just to make somebody's day happy. So thank you so much for that, Janice. So these, I've had these a little while, some of them, they have been on display. And I think this one was for a World Card Making swap, and the other one was a Get Well Soon card, again from the lovely Cindy. And she's used this DSP as the front of the card, which I think is a really clever idea. So thank you very much, Cindy. Right, I'm sure you're all here to check out the Faux Wetwipe. Oh, not switched off my Faux Wetwipe Technique. Now I call it Faux Wetwipe because I want to, it's kind of more, I suppose, watercolour than it is Faux Wetwipe, but I'll talk you through when I fix to my screen. There we go. Welcome everybody. Sorry if I've missed saying hello. Hi Levine. Hi Ruthie, Delinda, Joanna, Margaret, Melanie. Okay, so I did promise last week that I was going to do a wreath card, and I am going to pull out for this, I think, because it will tolerate the water. This is Stampin' Up's Shimmer White cardstock. So I call it in between watercolour and normal paper. It's got a, oh hello, I've got a little friend. It's off-white colour. It's okay, can you go away now, please? It's not white and it's not vanilla, but I would say it's closer to vanilla. So, oh, and the other thing that popped into my basket with the sale, finally gave in to this. Now, I've not even stuck the stickers on, so whether it'll make an appearance tonight, it probably will actually. I think I'll use it. I've decided already, I really want to use it. So I might just pull a few out and use those. And I noticed in this, it's got some really nice sentiments. It's got hello, thanks, and happy birthday. Always good to have those sentiments. Oh, best wishes, really usable sentiments. I like usable sentiments. So, where's the faux part, Esther? Stop yabbering on. In fact, I might get a... Hey, how about we get a giant box out? Here we go. Hi, Janice and Shirley. Nice to see you. Hi, Geek. Okay, so don't be put off by the massive amount of inks that I got out. I got a bit excited about all the autumnal colours I could be using. I'm going to try tonight to use my big... I will use my big block, but let's get down some colours. So we're going autumnal, so I might actually bring in... Where's my real red disappeared to? It's not in the basket it's supposed to be in. Who's put the real red? It's only me, nobody else is using it. Oh no, real red has gone walkabouts. Oh, it's there. Duh. You guys, you're supposed to tell me it's there. Okay, real red, Mary Mallow. And I think I'll go Bumblebee. Never apologise for colour. Alright. I like... Oh, actually, this is calling me now. I was supposed to do a wreath. But, oh, I could maybe do like a... I don't know. Let's just, I'm going to go with the Flojo Mojo tonight. So, if you don't have wet wipes, my suggestion is you could just ink up your block and give your block a good spray. Now, it's always useful to have something to hand like this, because I think we're going to get a bit inky and wet and messy here. So we're going to do it directly to the block, because I just think you get kind of the same effect as if you would with a wet wipe, with the colours merging and with that watercolour look. But we're going to do it all from a block, because I think more people have ink pads and blocks than they would necessarily have wet wipes. That was my theory. So I'm going to give this a spritz about there, which is about, I don't know. I measured it yesterday. I did a class yesterday. I actually measured it. Yeah, it's about 6 inches high. I'm going to do about 3 or 4 or 5 spritz. So it's about 15 centimetres high. So you don't want to get too close. You want it fairly juicy, but not... It's getting that balance. It's getting that balance. So I thought if I did some floral... wondering if... Okay, we will use this. Now that I've got it. And then I'm going to tap this in my palette, and I'm going to twist it slightly, because I want to make sure that the whole stamp... It's got some colour on it. So this is the first time inking this. Now, I don't know if it's picked up ink there, but we're just going to go for it and see. Wow, that's cool. So I can twist it again and see if I can pick up some other colour. There we go. Oh, that distinctive ness is coming out. Okay, my colours are merging a little bit more there, look. But that's okay. So I'm going to put that to the side. I'd like to do a cluster of these flowers. I might now add in some Blackberry Bliss. Now, there's not really a lot of space, but I'm just going to go for it and add it to the corner. I would like some more yellow in this. Now, the reason why I'm using ink pads rather than re-inkers is because I think more people have got ink pads rather than re-inkers. That was my thinking. Oh, that one's come out pretty. That one's a bit more wet. So you just, you know, you can't control it. You don't know how it's going to come out. Okay. So I think I might leave it there because I want to really fill in now with some of those leaves, and we've got other things that we can use. So I am just going to wipe my block off actually, and I'm going to avoid the word actually. Let's bring in the massive block. I'm going to lay down some green. Let's bring in that yellow again. It's quite nice to have that on here. You don't have to use a massive block. I did it with a smaller one yesterday and it was absolutely fine. Just be careful about mud and colour merging. Okay, so I'm putting the green next to the yellow because if they mix it'll be fine. I quite like the idea of a bit of brown with the leaves, so I'm coming in there with Cajun Craze. See, me and Cajun Craze are becoming friends. Am I not keeping up with the chat here? The chat hasn't moved for ages. Oh, maybe I am. Am I coming in loud and clear? Just watch my Stampathon tags. Thank you. Yeah, that was really good fun to do, actually. Oh, I said actually again. What's wrong with me? I think I'm really aware of it, so I'm going to stop saying it. Looks nice just on the block, says Ellie. So I'm going to use this. Or look, can we just take a moment for the really shiny new block? I treated myself to some more blocks because I thought it'd be handy for class. Right, let's go, let's go. Oh, wow. Now, I don't really want the stem in it, but it's crept in there somehow. So think wreath. Let's tuck him in there. Looking autumnal. It's better than saying literally. You've got to say literally in context, or I think it doesn't make sense. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there. So if you're going to do this kind of thing, you want to start big and then gradually get smaller. I'm actually going to do one over here because if I stand back from it, I've got a pokey bit out here and I want to extend out a little bit, but we can do it with other stamps, so don't fret, don't think, oh, it's got to be perfect all in one go. It doesn't have to be perfect straight away. So going sort of slightly, no I won't, I'm going to go with this longer leaf. Hi Becky from KY. Kentucky? I'm guessing. Am I right? So we're going to bring these out a bit. But we can really mix and match those colours. We don't have to be too... Well, you've got no choice with the colours in some ways because they will just automatically mix. So I don't know if you can see me picking up my ink, but I want you to kind of see a bit of both. This sort of... And I do want some coming in, but I wonder if I should save that for the smaller leaves. I'll do that. Okay. Right, I'm getting a little bit murky. So I'm going to leave I'm just going to show you what I've got over here. There we go. I'm going to leave that as it is, and I'm going to come in now with these leaves here. It's very exciting playing with. You get to see my first play with this stamp set. I'm going to need a bigger block. Claire's are loving the look. It's a bit fun, isn't it? Can you guys see all right? It's interesting. What I can see in my picture is different from what you can see now. You might... I don't know if you can... need something white to go underneath this. It's just getting a bit dry where the yellow and the green are there. So I can go in and spritz it some more. It might dilute it a little bit, but that's okay. Look, one spritz seemed to do the job there. And you can picked up on one place and moved it over to another, so we'll see how that's okay. I'm getting a brown, but I can get away with that because it's supposed to be an autumn picture. Let's pick up a bit of yellow. So it's a bit of an oval wreath, but I think it's because my paper's that sort of shape, isn't it? So I feel like these bigger splatty flowers need something in the middle, but that's okay because we can always come back to that. You can revisit. So there's a few spaces we can fill in. Good morning from South Australia. Did I miss some comments? No, I think I'm okay. And then sometimes if I need to rewatch it, I think, oh, I totally missed all those comments. So sorry in advance if I miss your comments, but I'm kind of multitasking here. Oh, I forgot about my cup of tea. Did actually remember to get one sorted. It's nice. Excuse me. Well, that's a bit of a brown leaf. So I'm going smaller with the leaf now. So this is a great one for fillers and to kind of think, right, is my shape the wrong shape? Is it not how I want it? But I've obviously gone oval because of the kind of shape of the paper. It's dictated to me what I should be doing. I'm wondering, says Ellie, what colour the dottage will turn out. That's a good idea. Yes, I did forget about that, believe it or not. How could I forget? So, got a few brownie bits, but that's okay. I think I can live with that. You want it to be as organic as possible. Remember, it's a wreath. You don't want it to be... I think, you know, the word give thanks in here would look nice. Ah, Shirley's joining in now. She's been finishing off a banner for her community project. Tell us more. What is your banner like? What is it made from? Okay, so let's see. I want to... Oh, these little flowers are calling me now. This is where we're going to go smaller and smaller. And we can really concentrate our colour. So let's I don't want to overdo the flowers. I can't even if I tried. But just going to do some hints of colour. And they're not obviously flowers, which is nice. They're sort of blobs. It just makes that organic feel come out a bit more now again, rather than just concentrating on one area. Yeah, I prefer that. Let's just do... Okay, don't want too much of the flowers, but already it makes a difference, so that's good. I could do with a spare basket. Chuck all my stamps in here. So much easier to look after. There we go. Oh, thank you, Levine. So that looks so nice. This has got dottage in it as well. Look, it's got some spot dots. Oh, I think that might take forever if I use those ones. Let's have a look. Because we're downsizing with our stamps. I'm going to use this lovely one here. Now, let me just tell you that if you like this and you think, oh, I know somebody that would like this, or you want to refer to it again, you can share this out onto several platforms. So maybe you're part of a crafty community. You can share it to a group on Facebook, or you can share it on... Do you know what? You can share it onto Pinterest, which is a great resource because it things hang around a lot longer on I can't speak, on Pinterest, so that's a great resource. And if you like what you see tonight and you think, oh, I'd like to give that a go, where do I get those things? Now, if you're in England, France, Germany, Austria or the Netherlands, you can order from my online shop at stampinstarcreations.co.uk. And if you're in the Wiltshire area, you might be not far from me and can come to in-person classes. So when you talk about platforms, I think of railway platforms. Oh dear, that's funny. Shelley's in a community choir and we're singing in Falkirk at the Helix as part of COP26. We are singing our song Enough is Enough. Oh wow, Shelley, you're leading a double life. Right, dots. We could, no, I think I'd like to experiment with this one because they're just a little collection of dots. Now these do come with stickers, but because my set is brand new and I literally got it today, I've not had a chance to. Oh, these are cute. So they're not overdoing the dots because there are some dots in here already, but it just gives that. I've got to be careful not to drop my palette. I could be here all night doing this. Just by adding a few specks here and there does make all the difference, I'll have you know. This would look pretty in a frame. I'd have it as an autumn display, couldn't I? Does anybody decorate their house for autumn? I normally do. In fact, maybe I should do it tomorrow. I'm having a bit of a house clean day tomorrow. Oh, talk about washing. I did actually get some washing out today. Give it a little blow dry. Well worth it. I came in the kitchen after I rehung it in the kitchen. And the smell, oh, it's wonderful. If I could bottle that smell, I would. Okie dokie. Let's see the joy of having millions of blocks. I love it. Oh, such a lazy stamper. Okay. Let's add, this has got a blob in it, which is perfect for the centre of my flowers that are getting lost there. So I don't want them to look too, what's the word? Prescribed, not subscribed, prescribed. So I'm going to put a bit of Blackberry Bliss. Now, I don't actually know what colours I've used in the end, so I'm going to have to maybe go back and re-watch because I didn't use every single colour in the end. So I don't think we used cherry cobbler or cinnamon cider. So I'm going to spritz this because I want these to be in the centre of the... Oh. Totally sprayed in the wrong direction there. Too precise, yeah, maybe that's a good word to use. Precision. Oh, I want to test this, but I will just go straight in there. Okay, got a bit more purple than yellow on that one. Just a blob on that one. Yeah, well, it will do. It's just to have something to refocus your eye on. And then while we're here, how are we doing? 24 minutes. That is not bad at all. I'm impressed with myself. Might just pick up some of the water, and I'm just going to give it some splats around the edge. I don't want to do any necessarily on the inside. There we go. Okay, I'm pretty impressed with that. I like it. So would you say that's a faux wet wipe, or is it just watercolouring? Joanna says, time to do a second one. Well, I do need to let this dry. I do want a nice, like, lettering. Do we have a stamp set that says give thanks? Might just have to cut out the letters. I was going to maybe use this in here as well, but I didn't. Let's just have a look. Sharing with you. Oh, I don't know that. Let's have a quick looky. Faux Wetwipe, definitely. Oh, thank you. Good. And even, you know, something like Forever Fern would work with this technique, and so would hand penned petals, actually. That could be fun. Okay, I'm going to leave the sentiment out because I'm going to somewhere in between. Well, it's trying to give you the impression of watercolour, but without the wet wipes. So I'm going to let this dry off a little bit more. What do we think? Do you think it's a bit crazy, or do you like it? Do you think it looks like a watercolour wash and that I've spent hours and hours on it? I think definitely in a frame that could look really nice. Now, it's something I wouldn't chop up. I don't think I could bring myself to doing that. I like it as a whole, as a piece. So, okay, we like it. Good. Do you want to stick around for another one and we'll change up the colours? If you do, just stay there. Don't go anywhere. I think what I'm going to do is put my colours away. So I reckon I used Blackberry Bliss. I think I might have used, yes, I used Real Red, Bumblebee, Merry Mellow, and Cajun Craze, and I used a green, didn't I? I think I used these two, but we might just have to go back and check. So for the next one, I want to change up the colours. We could go Christmassy. Do you want to do more reds and greens? Or do you want to veer away from Christmas and go purples and something else? Ah, love it, says Wendy. I'm glad you showed the Faux baby wipe technique, as we use reusable wipes. Go for Christmas. Purple, says Karen. Okay, you lot vote, and I'm just going to reclaim some of my blocks. Blues and purples for Joanna. Christmas. I only showed a snapshot of what? What did I show a snapshot of? Okay. How about we do, I wonder if we can do a Christmassy one in purples and blues, and that way I might keep everybody happy. How about it? I might grab out some different stamp sets. Okay, I'm going to try that. Okay. Let me put that out the way. Doesn't want to move. The text one, you can see the corner. Which text? Which one do you mean, Claire? Oh, we're getting some colours coming in. Right. What I was thinking of, sort of these sort of colours with maybe a bit of this. How about that? Claire, what are you talking about, my dear? You talk about Very Versailles. I wanted another blue, so maybe Pool Party. Okay, let's try that. I'm going to move those. Okay. Right, just give me a moment to resort myself out, because I want a focal flower. These are great. These got loads of florals and things in them. All my shiny new blocks coming out to play. And then I want some bigger leafage. Remind me to use Berry Versailles at the end. Is this what you were talking about? Sorry. And then maybe a bit of this. With a bit of this. So this is not for those that don't, I mean, to be honest, you don't need lots of stamps. You use what you've got. You adapt it to your needs. Okay, I'm going to go with that and see how we get on. So far I've only used three stamp sets. That's not bad. So this time I think I'm going to start with this and lay down a bit of a background. Ah, thank you, Linda. She says, "Hi Esther, what a beautiful project you're working on." Let's see, sometimes I get 40 odd people in here. Has been known. I'm going to plug it to see if I can get up to 50 tonight. How's about it? Do you reckon I can do it? Uh-oh, what's happened to this? It needs a bit of re-inking. Sorry, I had a bug flapping around. Yeah, but it's fun to have lots of stamps, says Ellie. So for the background, I want to kind of keep it sort of more blues, she says, adding a bit of purple. Okay. So if you are on Facebook, did you see that? And would like to share something that you've made using Stampin' Up products, then please share it on my SSC Inspired and Shared page. For those of you just hopping on, I've just made this. And we're going to work on another Christmassy one, but in blues and purples. So you might want to stick around, just saying. So I've inked up my block with some Stampin' Up ink pads, which are available from my online shop at stampinstarcreations.co.uk, using this very handy spritzer, which I think it comes in a pack of 2. It's brilliant because you can fill it with various things. And I'm going to come in now and sort out a bit of a background. This is going to look interesting, to say the least. Right, here goes. I like it already. It's a good job I do, isn't it? Stunning. Right, I'm going to keep doing a sort of wreathy, wavy thing going on here. Because when you actually make a wreath, you kind of want to follow it round. Like this. I should maybe extend it a little bit. Hi Heidi, good morning. Esther, is the stamp set that has purple DSP in the mini catalogue? Purple DSP. Yes, it will be. The new one, do you mean, Wendy? Right, I'm done. Wow, I like it a lot. I like it. Okay, so I'm going to come in with this one here. We're going to try and not emulate, but kind of just do something a bit similar by extending our wreath. Reminds you of Narnia. Oh, those colours Well, in an old DSP with snowflakes that I used to make cards. Ah, reminding you of something you've seen before. Right, in fact, it could be very tricky now to stamp flowers on top of this wreath, isn't it? So let's just see where this is going to take us. I'm going to come in with this berry stamp. I'm going to add some more layers into here. And this is getting rather diluted now. So this might be the brave or stupid moment, but I'm not done yet. I want to just see, we know what it looks like with just that stamp set, so I'm just going to carry on to see what it looks like with more, because we could leave it, but I can always do it again and know that it's going to look like that. Does that make sense? Wonder's late. It feels like frost. Oh, like it's like feels like frost at DSP, says Joanna. Wonder, it's always better to be late than, what's the saying? Better never than late. Is that the right? I'm kind of drying up a bit here, so I'm going to clean it off and change my palette, because I was going to go more purplies because we haven't introduced the fresh freesia yet. Oh, I'm up to 46. Well done. You can share this out and encourage your friends to come. I'm going to see if I can get you up to 50 tonight, and see if we can, just tonight. I'm not going to do this all the time, but it's just nice to have a bit of, to know that it's possible, you know. Maybe add in a bit of, now I've used this already, so I'm going to maybe do with some more pool party. You can maybe direct message friends that might be available, or twiddling their thumbs. You know those friends. Oh dear. It's good to have goals. On one screen it says 41, on another it says 45. I don't know which one to believe. So let's come out a bit here, because I might get a bit lost. Oopsie daisies. If we go to, okay, got too much water. I think I might start again with my palette, because it looks like a watercolour mush. I don't want watercolour mush, I want it to be a bit more precise. Let's dry my block off a little bit more. It's stunning so far. Thank you, Karen. Hi, Sue. I'm trying to see if we can get loads of people on here tonight, Sue. My aim is to reach 50. Just because I can. Just because I can ask. I feel like I've got the power. Oh dear. Hi, Glenna. See, Glenna's going to help bump up the numbers. Right, less spray, Esther, less spray. See, that was one squirt. See if that's better. Sort of, not really. Let's do some more. That's better. Okay. We are now going to come in with some smaller flowers. Snuggle them amongst the wreath. Now, who's thinking I should have left it as it was? And who's thinking, no, you were right to continue? Less is more, says Ellie. What, less water? Okay, I think I'm done with the smaller flowers. Continue, says Karen. Carry on. Right, these are quite cute to use. And now I think I'm just going to concentrate with one colour and really make the sort of those colours pop. Nah, I love it, says Heidi. Yes, Heidi, this is right up your street, isn't it? And now I could start extending these flowers a bit and make them come out. Ellie was referring to the water, not my stamping. Thanks, Ellie. Whoopsies, shouldn't have probably done that, but we can fix it. Fix it with more flowers. Fix it, Felix. Whoop, whoop. I'm loving this. Loving it. It's knowing when to stop. Okay. Right. So that is, so far, 3 stamp sets, and I haven't used this. So for this one, I think I will use my towel keeps trying to slide off my desk. Just come back a minute. I need you here. I'm going to use the, what colour is this? Pool Party. I'm going to extend out a bit more. This isn't 12 by 12. This is on a A4 sheet, which makes it a little bit tricky because it's not round. So those of you who weren't here earlier might have missed this one. So we've done this autumnal one first. So how am I doing my numbers? They're fluctuating. Maybe I should aim a bit lower first. Lois, welcome. I love watching the evolution. Wow, beyond where I would stop. But the results you produce are stunning. What a lovely thing to say. Thank you so much. And welcome to my channel. Have you watched before, Lois? Well, this can get shed out afterwards as well, so don't worry too much. So I'm just adding these spriglets. I like saying that word, can you tell? Okay. It's turning a bit more overly, but that's okay. I feel like I could do with a big circle in the middle. Sue missed the first one. Oh, Sue, it's a good job that such thing as replay. I have, but always replay. Oh, please welcome Lois to her live tonight. Possibly her first live. So happy to catch you tonight. Ah, lovely to have you here. Do you want to let us know where you're coming in from? Now, because we're using this set, I'm going to use the bird poo. Oh, we've not even used Very Versailles. But because I've not used Very Versailles, do you think I should use it? Oh, but my bug is on me now. Go away. Just bothering me. So I'm going to use this for a few splats and spots. I live in Rochester, New York. Ah, my family my parents live in the other Rochester in England, in Kent. That's exciting. I don't know if I knew there was another Rochester somewhere else. Uh-oh, I've got a little red smudge here from my towel. So you might be thinking, yeah, but what's the point of putting little dots on? But, hello, they make a difference. Let me tell you. The difference is in the detail. How's my reception tonight? Just say it quietly in case it goes wrong. That's it. Give Lois a warm welcome. Thank you, everybody. Well, I'm happy. My heart is singing tonight. Just need to sort out this middle bit. You lived and worked in Kent for a while. Beautiful part of the country. Yes, it is, isn't it, Ellie? Right, and I'm trying to just enclose this circle space a little bit. There. Okay. What do you reckon? Does it look wintry? I think if you put a nice Christmas sentiment in there, it'd work. It looks 3D. Oh. Let me just hold it up a little bit more. You might be able to get some more detail. There, and this is on the shimmery white paper. So if I turn it around, you can see it's not soaked through. Oh, here she comes. Hello, Ruthie. I know, I'm really pleased with it. Do you want to see the other one that we've done? Oh, sorry, I'm misreading comments. So this is the one we started with, using gorgeous leaves and artistically inked, isn't it? And then this one we used Beauty of Tomorrow. Shall I show you the stamp sets? It's easier, isn't it? So use this and this. Did we use another one? No, I was very controlled, and I think I just used these two. Okay. And then for this one, I used these two. Oh, and this one. A little bit of this. Oh, it's got dottage in here. Oh, I forgot that I'd use that leaf. I can use that one now. There's me trying to be all very controlled about what I use. I'd be putting a nice quote in the middle and putting it in a box frame. Yes, I think so. I think even like a Christmas, where's the, like something like For Unto Us. Like, oh, come let us adore him. I like that. Or For Unto Us a child is born. There we go. I can use the dottage, so I'm just going to finish up using whatever's left on my limited palette, and then don't vote yet because I'm going to try and count them up, but I'm just going to add, because Glenna's here. I'm just going to, now the last one I sprinkled, didn't I? But because I got dots I probably don't need any sprinklings. This is in your honour, Glenna. Subu's late and wow, she says. Thank you, Subu. This is going to be my thing now. Just going to sit here with my water spritzers. And look, it's so easy just to wipe and clean off your palette. So no mucking around with wet wipes. You can just use that. And it's quite an interesting surface. It's very slippy, obviously. It's not... but you get the lovely watercolour look. Okay, now I'm ready for you to vote. So you can vote autumn or winter. I'm almost at 50. Oh, 48, 2 more. I was counting. Did you hear that? I counted out loud again. 49, 50. 2 more people to come quick just before I go. And they can be included in the vote. So winter, winter, autumn. I love them both. It's hard to choose. Winter. Hi, Abby. Winter, then autumn. Love both, so really can't choose. Winter. 6 for winter. 7 for winter. But both are beautiful. Oh, thank you. So winter's won it over the autumn. But a lot of you like them both, so thank you. There we go. You know what I need to do now? Spring and summer. How about we come back next week and do spring and summer? Are you guys up for that? We could do a whole seasonal thing. That'd be quite exciting. What do you reckon? Oh yes, says Karen. Both they are both masterpieces. Yeah, you see, if we did summer, we could use some different stamp sets. Yes, please, says Subu. I could go back to using my shaded summer for summer. We could use some days. Oh, my mind is ticking over. I'm up to 49. I needed just 1 more, and then I'm going to shut shop. So in case people come on, I'm just going to hold these here so they don't think I'm just rabbiting on. The colours of the wintry one make it my favourite. Ah, you see, I was sneaky because yes, 51, thank you. Well done, thank you. It dropped back down to 49 just then. That's so funny. So I think they got scared of me freaking out. So yeah, this is what we've just made tonight. If anyone's just hopping on, don't forget you can subscribe to my channel, and if you hit the bell button and just press all, you'll get all the notifications of my lives as well as my other videos that I upload to my channel. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator, so I get to share my love of stamping and creating with you, but it's so much more than paper and ink. So do please follow along for the laughs, for the chats, especially with the lives. It's always a good laugh and good fun to have people around. So thank you so much. 42 thumbs up, amazing. Thank you. Oh, I've enjoyed tonight and I hope you have as well. And I think we will come back next week to do some more, some spring, summer. Why not? And then I'll have a full collection. So very exciting. Thank you, everybody. And thank you for stopping by and taking the time. Thank you, replay viewers. I know that you're out there. Bless you. Take care. Lots of love. Good to see you. And hopefully I'll catch you again another time. Leave a comment afterwards if you like, and place your vote there. Now, last week I did promise, actually, I've just remembered, that I was going to cut up my one sheet wonder. And I've not done anything with it yet. Has she put it in here? Did I put it in here? I've tidied my desk, so everything's a bit tidied away. Yes, now last week with the Wetwipe, with the actual Wetwipe technique, we made these. So I did say that I was going to chop, I think it was this one. We were going to chop this one up. Oh, Joanna, thank you so much for your super chat. You're very sweet. The super chat button, just for your FYI, is next to the comments. It's the $sign, the S, okay? And it will log you onto your account through Google, okay? But if you want to pay me lots of bucks, then it's easy to do it through PayPal, and then I get more of a percentage, okay? So I did say that I was going to chop up this one and do it as a giveaway. So you've still got time if you go and comment on last week's video of this, and I'm going to chop this down and give 3 away. So go ahead and make sure you do that, and I'll try and remember, maybe not next week but the week after. 24 robbers came knocking at my door. I said that last time, didn't I? Anyway, enough of me, it's time to go. Nice to see you. Have a good show. Silly hour. Take care, and ciao for now. A great live tonight. Thank you, Joanna. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye, Shirley. I've got a zip at the back of my top and my hair keeps catching on it. And bye, Glenna. Nice, sweet May, she says. And bye, Heidi. Drop the mic. Drop the water pen. Bye, Sue. Oh, bye, everybody. I'm done. Take care. Bye.